Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. Now, as you're probably aware, Bandai will be releasing a new restricted list for the Digimon TCG in mid-January, which is probably sometime this week. Which is why today I'm going to be giving you my wish list for what I want to be banned or restricted in that list. Now, just so you're aware, this is a wish list and not a prediction list. This is filled with my own personal bias and opinions and not objective whatsoever. Purely subjective, corrupted by my own dumb thoughts and opinions on the card game. And you can call me stupid, you can call me unrealistic, but I don't care. This is my personal wish list and how I personally would like to see the game change with the ban list. So I welcome your own personal thoughts and your own personal wish list in the comments, and tell me how you may see it. It's not a prediction list, it's a wish list, so we'll get right into it. First up, banned cards. Ice War, Delicate Plan, and Magnadramon. Now, Ice War, Delicate Plan, and Magnadramon represent decks and strategies that I severely dislike in the Digimon TCG. Anything that stalls, anything that promotes less interaction between players. So Ice Wall, of course, starts off where it pretty much gives the player playing an extra turn. It's not even properly released in the TCG yet, and I would like that immediately banned before it's even released. It's honestly such a toxic card in the Japanese meta, and I don't really want to see that in the TCG English release. Same with Delicate Plan. Delicate Plan is being splashed a lot in non-red decks just because options coming out of security are really deadly and really impactful in the game, and that should be turned off. That should be pretty much removed from the game, in my opinion, just because of the lack of interaction. There should be interaction in security, and then along hand with that, too much interaction in security in the Magnadramon in security control should be removed as well, because if your only interaction, if most of your interaction with your opponent is through security, then honestly that's a rather boring game, in my opinion, especially with my personal experiences against security control. Call me a hater, call me an unskilled player, but honestly, they are the least fun matchups to go against, no matter what deck you play with. Even if you have the Delicate Plan ready to go, it just makes for less interaction between players. So both Delicate Plan, Magnadramon, and Ice War, they should go banned. Limited, we go into Reinforced Memory Boost, Tommy and Zoe. Tommy and Zoe, both not in the TCG yet. They should be limited before they're even released. They promote less interaction between players, of course. Tommy turning off your opponent's attacks, stalling out again, and Zoe often used in security to bring it out and then evolved over so you can push the game. That's where you see a lot of hybrid cards coming into play in Japan, where basically hybrid cards is their entire meta. That's why the main offenders, Tommy and Zoe, should definitely be hit. They are the most prolific of the tamers. So definitely those ones, as well as Reinforced Memory Boost, one more hit to security control, especially since I'm suggesting, or I'm wishing, that Delicate Plan is being hit. So to bring down security control is really important, considering that one of the strongest cards against it will be banned. And another thing with security control, of course, it promotes less interaction, which is why I personally want Reinforced Memory Boost to be limited. Semi-limited now, this will be a bunch of decks that are very present in BT6. That is Huckmon, Gabumon from BT6, that's the one that unsuspends when attacking for the inherent effect. The Beelstarmon and Lilithmon, they all go to semi-limited, which means 2 copies per deck. This essentially just brings down consistency for those meta decks. I still envision them to be quite strong and definitely very playable, but it will bring down the power level so other decks like green and black will have more ability to compete in this meta. And essentially that's what my wish list wants to do. I just want to balance out the colors while also hitting decks that promote, or hitting cards that promote less interaction between players. And then finally, my last hit, or I should say my last unhit, is no longer having Argomon on the list at all. It will go back to 4, and it will bring green back up into a power level that is comparable to other colors, which is really what it needs considering its lack of presence in the game. Honestly, that's my entire list. It's a little bit longer than other prediction lists, but these are my own personal feelings to how I would like the game to be. I know it's definitely not going to be how the list will go out in the week's time, but that's what I want. It'd be really nice to see. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a giveaway this month for 700 subscriber milestone, so go visit the video below, subscribe to the channel, like that video, comment on the video, and you'll be in the running for that giveaway. And I'll be doing that at the end of the month if I hit 700 subs. So check that one out. See you next time.